It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines building my military base. This is my special project. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, is build a really cool military base. So let's hop in the game and see where we finished off after the first stream of this series yesterday. And we have this really adorable little military base. Now, I've built military bases before, in my cities, but usually they're like very small. I mean, usually if you're building a big city, you don't have a lot of extra room. So, I usually build like small, isolated little bases. I want like a real legitimate, big, old, massive base. So that's what we're doing here today. And I want to expand this out a lot into today's stream. So we're going to see how much we can do. Hello to everybody in chat. V5 is in chat. Liam is in chat saying hello. Good to see you guys. V5 left me a lot of great comments yesterday. I'm going to go through some of them in the stream today. But yeah, thanks to everybody who gives me comments and feedback. It really helps me out a lot as I'm trying to build this base. So yeah, my goal yesterday was just to get started, just to get a feel for the map. Isn't this map beautiful? Like, I can't get over this. It's so green and vibrant and tropical. It's I really like it. And I really like what we did here with the entrance. I think this is really fun coming in here. I love this like park in the middle here, and you can see we have our army of miniature soldiers doing some marching in our park. Look at these guys. Now, V5 told me, V5 left a comment and said this park is called, what do you say this park is called? You say it's called a drill square. It's frequently just a parking lot and always paved, as the grass will be torn to nothing within one drill class. Well, V5, I think you misjudge the fact that we're in the tropics. And everything grows like crazy in the tropics. So I'm sure if they mess this up, it'll grow back really quickly. V5 says it would be a drill square. V5, how do you know so much about this military stuff? Greg is in chat saying, where's the uniform? Oh, yeah. I said in Discord I was thinking about wearing a military uniform. I think that would be cool. But then I was thinking about it. I don't know. I feel like there's some rules against people doing that. I know there's like laws against like wearing like police uniforms. Like you can't impersonate a police officer. I feel like there's got to be something that's similar to like wearing a military uniform when you're not actually a military person. But I think that would be fun to wear a military uniform on stream while I'm building a base. But then I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's one thing if you're going to a party or something and you're dressing up. But like when you're putting yourself out on the internet in video form, I don't know. I don't know. Something in the back of my head says you're probably not supposed to do that. But that would be fun. Look at these guys. I love these little soldiers. They're so detailed too. V5 says, I wasn't in the stream last night because I was doing actual military stuff. V5 says, these are CAD-PAT troops. What are CAD-PAT troops? Greg says, you can rent them as costumes. Military stuff? Yeah, I could get like a military costume or something. We could do that. All right, let's get started here. I need to refresh these buildings because they're already abandoned. Let's just check and see what the problems are. Building is abandoned because there's not enough workers. Okay, I think we solved that problem. And this says there's too few services. And we can see on our interface here that I have 0% services for all of these things. What is this? This is entertainment. Oh, we have 50% entertainment buff from the Washington Monument. That's pretty cool. Oh, speaking of the Washington Monument, I was looking at this. I love this pathway here. I've never used this before, and I don't know why, because this is the most beautiful thing. Look at this. I do want to just change it a little bit because the trees are sticking right out of the pavement, and I think that's a little weird. And I do have these like planter things. So I'm going to stick these planters or these trees in these little planters here. And I just think that looks really cool. Yeah, these are very detailed. I love the way these look. And so there's just 4 of them. There's just 4 different trees here. Do that, and we'll do this. Lovely. Yeah, and I hate these backwards flags. They're so horrible. But I've been trying everything I can to figure out how to get rid of them, but I can't. They're just stuck that way. So we're just pretending they're the right way. We're pretending they're flying the right direction. V5 says their C7A2 rifles. CAD-PAT is the camouflage pattern of the Canadian military. Our rifles do not use neon green, but we have dark earth green. Really? So, yeah, okay. So V5 is saying these are Canadian troops. I don't know. I feel like America has some uniforms that are this dark green. I feel like I've seen American troops wear green uniforms like this before. I'm not sure. But I like this dark green because it's almost I mean, the grass is so green it's almost camouflage for this kind of environment, this like dark green camo. I think it really works. So like whatever operation, I feel like they'd be wearing. I mean, they wouldn't be wearing like that tan camo that everyone wore in the Gulf Wars. They'd wear something like green like this. Oh, this is where I saw it. Watching movies about, Americans fighting in Vietnam. They wore like dark green uniforms like that. I do remember because I saw it in the movies. I remember that. Liam says, yeah, probably in Vietnam War it was. Now it's all desert stuff. V5 says U.S. Marines have a variant of that, but it is not the C7A2. All right, let's go over here. We're going to reset all these. So let me use Move It and just click on all of these buildings here. Click on all of these and reset them all at the same time. We only have 4 buildings, so it's not that much. We'll reset these guys. Boom and boom. So they are fully operational, and we'll have to get some services in here in a second. Over here... Now, V5 said in chat that these buildings would each hold 80 to 120 troops. That seems like a lot. In this building, we have 12 of 15 households. This is 21, 22 adults and 2 kids. 100 people in this little building? I don't think so, V5. How could 100 people fit in this building? Like, where are you getting that from? 100 people? Like, that's like maybe standing room only. I mean, I guess we could up this somewhat. If you guys think it's realistic, maybe we could up this. What do you guys think? V5 says it's possible you could be using Canadian troops working with the U.S. Greg says, don't forget the armored Humvees to be placed on each side of your gate toll booth to the fort. V5 says, yeah, if they use bunk beds. Liam says, my son wears dark desert camo. I forget what he called it. I could put his picture in Discord. Only if he's okay with that. V5 says, I've personally been in those buildings with about 100 troops. Wow, 100 troops sleeping. Greg says, 100 seems a little high. I don't know. I think it seems a little high to me. Greg is talking about the guard gate here. We're going to work on this a little bit more today. But yeah, this is the, the toll road, obviously, but we're using it as a guard gate. And I think it works pretty well for that purpose. Okay, let's start by putting in some services. And I think maybe just this road here would be great to have services on. This side road here. Or maybe on the corner of the park here, we could have some services. Yeah, maybe let's put them off against this road. This is kind of a main road in here. Let's do police first. We'll do police. So I don't have anything specific kind of planned out. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. This is one of the new Japan ones I've downloaded. And it's just a nice little kind of police station. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't need anything too big or fancy. We just need like a small, tiny police station. And I did download a suggestion from Greg on Discord today. Greg suggested I download this tank. I downloaded an actual tank, and it functions as a police vehicle. So I'm setting the police vehicle for this as a tank. We're going to run this and see if it comes out of here. Is it working? Oh my goodness! It works! We have a tank! Look at that! Wait, 2 tanks! This is insane. Great recommendation, Greg. How cool is this? Oh, they have guns? Their guns are out. Don't mess with anyone here on the military base. Holy cow. We got tanks driving around the roads. This is out of control. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? People are... What is this? Citizens are sick. Dirty water is making your citizens feel nauseous. Oh no. This is... I've never seen this icon before. Did they add this? Is this part of an update? It did not used to do this before. Now it's telling me their sickness is from polluted water. But I get all my water from the map. Where's my water coming from? It's coming from over here? No, it's not coming from there. It's coming from over here. What is happening here? Okay, it looks like we have some polluted water coming out. Do we have water coming in? What are these things? These are the sewage drain pipes out. Where's the water source for water coming into the system? I don't see where water is coming in here. Huh. That's so strange. I mean, this is all there is. There's where my power comes from. This water pipe comes over here. And then it ends. Okay. So it has to be over here. Oh, there's something else here. Oh, this is something. There is something in here. What is this? There's something like in here. Can I grab it? Why can't I grab any of this stuff? Oh, because it's outside of my square. Okay, something is not right here, but because I don't own this square, I can't interact with any of these things. But it looks like these are water pumps, and they're right next to this, and somehow this is destroying these. Or these outflows are polluting these inflows. So I think what I just need to do is turn these off somehow, but I don't think I can turn them off unless I actually own this square. Shoot. That's going to cost me a lot of money. Good thing I'm playing with all the milestones unlocked, because I think that would make this map impossible to play without having all your squares unlocked, because all your citizens would be dying. Well, I guess you could run your own water pipes. Yeah, you could just run your own water pipes, which we could do as well, but I don't want to do that. Greg says you need sandbags. The guard gate needs sandbags. V5 says modern bases use HESCO in place of sandbags. Liam says you usually flash your ID at the base or you use your sticker unless you're doing a 100% ID check. V5 says big wire and fabric boxes are loaded with gravel. Greg says great. V5 says tanks do bad things to paved roads. That's why we have tank tracks. Basically big sand roads. I wonder if the game worked differently when the map was made. Buy the square. Yeah, no, I think I just have to buy the square and fix it. So, unfortunately, it's going to cost us a ton of money. And we bought 2 squares. I kind of wanted to wait to buy squares, but you know what? Hey, we're just going to do it all right now. We'll buy this square too. Then I can do airport stuff. Okay, so we bought all those squares. I spent a ton of money. We're making money, which is good. And let's see if I can come over here and actually select these now. Because I would like to kind of keep this. This is pretty cool, this whole thing over here. Can I select these? No, I guess I can't even select these. I can select it like that, but I can't, like, control it, it doesn't seem like. Because it's, like, part of the map, I guess. So I think the only thing I could do is maybe delete these ones here. Let me grab this and move this out of the way temporarily. Oh, I see. Yeah, we have these water towers right here next to the sludge. Yeah, that's no good. Why did he design it this way? It's very interesting. All right, so I think all we got to do is delete these. Oh, this is fun. This has been like a little puzzle, figuring this out. I'm going to put this back because I like this idea of this like little thing here. We'll move it. I forget how it was like. I think it was like this. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll put we'll put like a water tower up here on this hillside. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. And this will probably service all of our water needs, just like one water tower. Right there. Let's make sure it has power. It does, of course. And then we'll drag some pipes down over to here. Just make sure that this connects up. And it does. And perfect. This should solve our sickness problems. And it does. The warnings went away. Perfect. We are making progress here, except the police is getting really bad. The police problems are getting really bad. Oh, no, and we have trash problems. Oh, look at how busy this street is. They're all driving behind the tank, and they're getting very upset. Why does this tank have a British flag on it? Can someone explain why there's a British flag on this American tank? I find that highly disturbing. Okay, we got our police department in. Now we need to get our fire department. We're going to put it right next door, and I just need a small fire department. I have so many cool looking fire buildings. What's this one? Oh, I haven't used this one before. This one looks really cool. This is a little bit bigger than I think I need, though. You could just use something smaller like this. Or we could do the one that matches. This is the one that matches the fire, or the police station. We'll do this one. This one is, it's kind of goes together in a set. Oh, I haven't used this one before either. That looks really cool. This is quite fancy for a military base, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to bump it over just a little bit because it feels a little bit squished here. So we're going to bump it over just like this, so there's a little bit of space in between there. And we're going to set it to the mini fire engine. I feel like they wouldn't have the big one on this. We don't need a whole lot on this base right now. All right, so if we go back over to these buildings, we can see we now have some police. And let's see if the fire jumps up here. If we get some fire coverage. Come on. Is it going to jump up? I don't know if it's running yet or not. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just had to click away. So yeah, so this has fire coverage and police coverage, which is great. Now we're going to need some healthcare coverage, I think, is the next thing. So let's find a cool... Oh, you know what? We're going to hold off on healthcare. We don't need healthcare immediately. But we do need to take care of this trash problem. Trash problems. What are we going to do about trash? I don't know. I feel maybe we'll put trash over by the train track. I don't want to put trash over. Honestly, usually I put trash over by the freeway just because who wants to build their house right next to a freeway? You might as well use it for trash. But I don't, this freeway looks so beautiful. I don't want to like mess up the view of this beautiful freeway. So let's put the trash right next to the train tracks. I feel like that's something that happens a lot. A big trash dump over here. And we can we need to extend this road anyway. So let's extend this road across here, and then we'll put the trash dump right alongside of it. Liam says, where's the general headquarters? The general is sleeping in the same building as his men. Okay, he's not getting any special treatment, at least not until the military base is bigger. I mean, this is like a starter military base, Liam. I mean, they don't have fancy stuff like that yet. Did this come across here? I think that connected. I'm not sure, though. Shoot, I can't tell if this is perfectly lined up. I think that is. All right, so we have a crossing. You know what? I want to switch these to the American crossings because the American crossings look so much better. Okay, this is the vanilla crossing right here. This is the vanilla train crossing. I'm going to show you what the American style train crossing looks like. It's so much better. Let's see if we can find it. It's these big urban roads. 6-lane? You know what? Let's make this... Let's make this a 6-lane. Why not? All the way to there. And look at this crossing. It's so much better. Look at that. So yes, some nice American-style train crossing with the big giant arms that come down as the trains come across. That's going to be so cool. Liam says the train can take the trash out of town. That is a good idea. V5 says you need burn pits. What? V5? No, we're not doing burn pits. You know, we don't have a hospital yet. Who's going to take care of the men when they get sick? Okay, so I think maybe we'll do just like a little dirt road off of here and then put it nestled up against the train track for our trash. So let's get a dirt road. I have a bunch of different dirt roads. Maybe we'll do a sandy road. I haven't really used a sandy road before. Just off the side here. Just a nice sandy road. Uh, that's a little too sandy. I feel like there wouldn't be sand right here, honestly. So maybe we'll just make it dirt. Well, we have the dirt. This is the dirt one. It doesn't look too that different, honestly. This is the dirt tracks. I love the way this looks. But I don't know if this is necessarily right for right here. I feel like this would be an actual road. What does the gravel look like? The gravel looks just like the sand. Or no, the dirt. Oh, this is very subtle. There's like a very subtle difference. This is the dirt. And this is the gravel. This is not right. I thought I changed this. Hold up. Hold up. Let me make sure I have the right thing loaded because I changed this. And I'm pretty sure that's not what I changed the gravel to. The gravel texture should be this. So why doesn't the gravel road come in with this gravel texture? I don't know. Maybe maybe the asphalt will have that texture. Because this does not look like gravel at all. I don't like that. Oh, this looks better. This is the asphalt. And what does the mud look like? Ooh, I like the mud. Oh, we're keeping the mud. We'll keep this nice mud road for the, I like this. I do like this muddy road. It's all, like, wet, too. Like, it just rained. Very tropical. Got, like, a nice tropical vibe to it. Liam says, if the men get sick, just throw them in the burn pits. What? Liam? No. You guys. Talking about the VA. Oh, my goodness. V5 says, those look a lot like tank tracks with the gravel or the sand. Greg says, my son is a Marine, and he has had so many runarounds with them. Tanks hate mud. Well, this is not for the tanks. This is for the trash. We're doing the trash right now. So let's come over here. I love using these simple landfills. These are the... Oh, this is quite far from the train tracks. I wanted it to be right next to the train tracks. We might have to move this a little bit closer. Yeah, let's move this closer. Like right here. Right there. Perfect. And then we'll throw this in right here. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, nice waste dump area. I like that. And we could continue using this as our waste dump and like kind of like grow this out, like make this bigger and bigger. I think that will look nice. And it even gave us a really nice traffic light, but I don't think we need a traffic light right here, so we're going to turn this off. Use our TMPE mod. We'll do toggle traffic lights, and boom, no traffic lights needed. And we'll do junction restrictions. Everything is good there. We'll do this yields thing, though, so that this road always yields to these. Oh, and I don't know. Did we set up this roundabout? I don't think we did. Let's make sure the roundabout is set up. So the roundabout, we go over here. We go to junction restrictions. No. Priority signs. This is what we do. Then we hit shift. Shift control Wait, shift control click. Boom. And it automatically sets up your roundabout, except I want to add one more road out here. Shoot, I forgot to do that. All right, let's grab this. Let's make sure this other road comes out right here at a 90-degree angle. And let's do this again, because I think that will mess it up. Yeah, so we'll do control, shift, click, boom. And that sets up all of the correct yield things for your roundabout. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care of everybody's complaints right now, I think. But I think we should get some more people in here. We should work on that. Oh, look at all the people moving in. We got lots of people parking in the parking lot. That's great. All right, I'm going to go with V5's suggestion and bump up the number of people in these buildings. Not to 100, but we're going to do it a little bit more than we've done it so far. So let's come over here. We're going to grab this building. We're going to go into our Rico settings, and we're just going to double what we've done. So we had 15 workers. We're going to double it to 30. We're going to save that for this one. We're going to save that for this one, and that will do all of them because they're all the same building. So we'll save that. That should double my population in the city. All right. So we are losing money. We are losing money, but we only have 300 people who live in the city so far. So we need to get our numbers up a little bit. Okay, let's so let me add a little bit more buildings in here. I would love to have this be a whole kind of barracks area throughout here. So let's take this road and see if we can just connect it across here. We're going to grab here. Oh, no, we have to make it go out even more. And then we can cut across here. Straight to this guy. And then across here, I thought we could probably... How many more houses do you think we can get in here? We have one. We could even get a couple more sets, I want to say. Let's put in an asphalt road, so it's not even like a real legit road. Right through the middle here. Right to there, and then we'll do another one. Like right to here. And maybe we'll just connect these all up. So it's just a nice little loop back through here. We can do a little walkway. Yeah, maybe we'll do a walkway that connects this up to here. We'll just do a pavement one, so it'll be kind of invisible. But I just want to give people a little bit more access. We'll use this pavement one. And since this is already pavement, it'll just look like it's the same as this. We're going to turn snapping, so it's we'll turn off road guideline snapping, so it'll just snap to the grid. Oh, it's not doing that either. I want to just snap to the grid. Oh, it's snapping to this grid. That's the deal. No, so I want it just to snap to angle is what I want. Oh, that's weird. Why did it do that? That's weird. Is that connected? I can't tell if that's connected or not. Maybe we'll just use that one. This one looks so strange. Yeah, I think that was connected, but it just looks really weird. So we'll just use this one. That's fine. Now, I feel maybe we need like a little park. We need a park for these guys. You know, to chill and smoke a cigarette or do whatever soldiers want to do. Do we have dead people? A dead person's waiting for transport? Why? How do we have dead people already? The city has not been going that long. Oh my goodness, I'm losing money so fast. Oh, we're losing money like crazy. Oh, this is not going well. All right, hold on. Let me look at my budget. Let's raise taxes up to 12%. Really, really bring in those taxes. And then on our budget, we're going to turn our budget down a little bit. Probably don't need all of this power or water or garbage. Well, that's 0. That's not going to do anything. We'll turn all of this down. We really don't need all of this. Yeah, what? 1,000? We're turning this way down. I don't need... That's what's killing me is this fire budget. We'll keep the police budget up. I need to make sure my police is taken care of. And we'll keep the road budget up. So we'll go with this and see what this does. Hopefully people will stop complaining. But let me get into some more houses here. Oh, but I want to get in another park. That's what we were talking about. A park for people to chill at while they're on their breaks or whatever. I have so many cool looking parks. Maybe I think there's like a picnic park. Yeah, there's a picnic park. Oh, it's big too. Oh, it's almost the perfect size for like right here. Yeah, let's put a picnic park in here for all these people. And you can go have a picnic. Isn't that wonderful? It's a picnic park. Oh, the soldiers are going to love this. Look at this. So you got grills and tables. This is wonderful. Lovely, lovely picnic park. I wish I could have like a pathway go right through here. I could probably fit one in. Hold on. Let me find my pathways here. Let's just do a standard pavement pathway. We'll go from like right here. We'll go straight across to here. And hopefully they can go... I wonder if they can just cross the road here. Or do I need a crossing for that to happen? I might need a crossing. Let's look at our node controller. Node controller. Let's go to a crossing. Our nearest one is like right here. Let's add a crossing. Boom. So it is a crossing now. You just can't see it. You just can't see it. We could actually draw it in just so I remember that it's here. We grab this, do crosswalks, we hold shift, and just do something like this. It's a nice, lovely crosswalk. We could even do 2 of them side by side. So it's a nice wide crosswalk. That's nice. It makes it look extra safe. Safety is important. All right, so we got that. I actually really like that little crosswalk here to get to the picnic park. Captain Irish is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Greg says this is a police state. Wait, what? Oh, Liam says the MPs need Humvees. Oh, we're gonna get some Humvees in here. Don't worry, we'll get to the Humvees. One thing at a time. Oh no, why are these people upset over here? These people are saying we need more people. Are you kidding? There's so many people in this town already. How do I have so many problems? I don't understand. Okay, so this person says not enough workers. This person says wishes there was more services. Okay, we're still working on medical and death care. We're still working on that. Let me get in some of these houses, though. All right, so the next thing is I want to get some more of these houses, but I have some dorms that are a little bit smaller. Like, I feel like these are, like, the bigger dorms, and then I want some, like, smaller dorms to go around here. Oh, shoot. I just shrunk my window for my streaming software. Shoot, that's awkward. All right, I fixed it. And we're back. And I shrunk my chat window. What did I do? I hit like a random button or something and it shrunk all my windows. All right, now I can read chat. But I'm missing a whole bunch of things. Oh, I think I hit the side button on my mouse or something. Anyway, Captain says, more money, more problems. And Greg says, money, money, money. Yeah, we're having so many money problems. It's crazy. Liam says, it's the U.S. military. Money is not an issue. You do have a point, Liam. You do have a point. All right, let's get in these dorms. Let's get going. I need to get lots of new people in here. We only have... Oh, now we're up to 460 people, so our people are growing. But we need more. More. I need this to be a gigantic military base. So I'm going to go to my filter menu here so I can see my, my buildings here. And I love these military base buildings. They're so cool. So we use the 2-story buildings, but I have these 1-story buildings, which are kind of the same thing, but they're just 1 story, and they look really, really nice. So I'm going to put some down in here. So we're going to put them like these ones. And they're the same thing. They like face each other, I think. Let's go down and look at this. Oh, no, there's no side entrances on these. They're just this front entrance. So what's the difference between these? I guess they're just different. They're just different numbers. They're the same exact building, but different numbers. Well, what's the benefit of that? That's so weird. All right, so I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to move it over slightly to over here. Leave a little bit of space. But honestly, I'm just going to use the same... I'm just going to use the same building. I mean, they're all going to have the same number anyway. Okay, but leave a little space around the walkway. And we'll put them on this side as well. Why is it oh, there's stairs on either side. Oh, I see. I see. And I want to get another one in here. So it's kind of opposite this guy. All right, this is looking good. And maybe we could put like a parking lot in here or something. I don't know. All right, let's slide this over. Yeah, we could fit one more in here. Like this. Perfect. This is looking real. Is this looking like a military base or what? I think this is turning out fantastic. And look at our tank. Our tank is doing the rounds. Oh, shoot, that's a fast-moving tank. I had this sped up, I forgot. We have our tanks. Oh, I think they're picking somebody up. Somebody did something wrong. They're picking them up and throwing them in the back of the tank. Oh, sheesh. Watch out for these guys. I love how the wheels turn around, too. That's so cool. Okay, we were going to put a parking lot in here, but we ran out of room. Maybe we'll put parking down here or something. I'm not sure. But I think this is a good start for now. We have a park. I love this park. And we have housing. Oh, we were going to change some of the stats on these houses, though. Okay, so we upped this for V5's sake. He said there should be more. So these are... Oh, this is still 15. Did this other one not take? Oh, maybe it didn't save correctly. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. This didn't save correctly. So this should be 30. Oh, it did save. Oh, maybe it glitched or something. Okay, so if this is 30, then we'll make these 15. Add local. We'll make this 15. Save. Save and apply changes. And this one is a different one, I think. Yeah. Add local. This will be 15. Save. Save and apply changes. And there we go. These should all have 15 slots, or 15 households per building. All right, we are still having the death problem. We're having a little bit of a death wave. We're going to have to deal with that. We should have a cemetery in here somewhere. Where would be a good spot for a cemetery? I don't want it, like, right over here next to the monument. I'd rather have it a little out of the way. Maybe we'll put it back over here. Maybe we'll put it in this, like, corner over here. Let's put a nice little cemetery in here. Cemetery. Let's choose the traditional cemetery. I think it'll fit nicely right on the corner here. There we go. And so this guy can send out cars. Let's tell it to send up. We'll use the coroner's van. Send out some vans to go pick up those dead people. And this should also help with our services, too. Because now we have medical services over here. And let's get a clinic in, too. Let's get a clinic. Start helping people. Now, we just need a small one. Nothing too big. Actually, I like this mid-century modern one. That's cool. Oh, we have the Japan one. This is another one I haven't used yet. Oh, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. We'll use the Japan one right over here. And what a cool looking building. I really like that. So it's just a little tiny little clinic. That looks beautiful. Perfect for our military base. We'll use the large ambulance because it looks so good. All right, hopefully that solves this guy's complaint about the services. No, it doesn't. All right, so he has 30% health care. Not enough fire care. Oh, because I turned the budgets down for everything. That's why. Why is this so expensive, this fire department? That is crazy to me. All right, we're still losing money, but not as much. We're doing all right. Taco Time is in chat. Hey, man, welcome to the stream. V5 says, use monetary policy. Wait, what? V5 is always trying to get me to print money. No, we don't do that here. Maybe when the new update drops on the 15th, maybe that will include a feature where you could print money. I bet it does. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. All right, so this is going nice over here, but I wanted to do something different. So I posted a picture on Discord today, and it made me think. I was looking at pictures of different military bases, and it was this military base, and I think it was somewhere in the Middle East. Oh, you know where it was? It was in Djibouti. There's a country in the Middle East called Djibouti, and they have a U.S. military base for some reason. And yeah, the military base was just tents. It was a whole base of tents. I was like, that's really cool. We should do something like that. And I do have some military tents. And so I thought what I would do is let's, and maybe, you know, this is like a base that's just starting out. This is like a brand new base. Maybe they haven't built all the buildings yet. So some of these soldiers have to live in tents still. I think that's a really cool story. So we're going to start that over here and make this a little tent city for our soldiers. So I'm going to grab this road here and extend it out. a little ways. We're going to extend it out to there. Then we're going to switch to our, we're going to go back to our muddy roads. I'm liking those muddy roads. And maybe these roads aren't perfectly straight because, you know, this is a little bit more haphazard. Although usually on military bases, things are pretty straight and nicely laid out. But these will be a little bit curvy. We'll do something like that. Maybe there's another road over here. And so we'll just have these kind of like areas where they have these like tent areas. And we'll connect it up to this main road down here. Yeah, I like this. Okay, so where are my tents? Let me see where my tents are at. Tent. All right, here we go. Military tent. Oh, and they're just props, but I think they'll look nice. Okay, so yeah, and look at this. This looks just like the picture I posted. They look just like this. Really, really cool looking tents here. All right, so I'm going to put them, I'm going to kind of just line them up along this road. And actually, we have a lot of room here. We could even do like a whole bunch of these. Yeah, in fact, we can use prop line tool and do this super fast. All right, let's go. Let's turn this 90 degrees. That's probably a pretty good distance apart. And I'm just going to try and follow the road as best I can. And is this realistic, guys? Do you see things like this on military bases? These like tents? So if tents out like that. We'll do it on this side. Something like that. Am I being cruel for making these people live in tents? I don't think so. I think this is like realistic. Let me nudge. I'm going to nudge these over a little bit. Let me grab these. Oh, shoot, they're props. Grab these props, move them over just a smidge. And I feel like we could even put some in the middle here. Or we could save this for something else. Maybe there's bigger tents. What are these? Oh, these are hangars. Ooh, fancy. Oh, we got medical tents. How big are these? Oh, they're like the same size. They're just like medical tents. Oh, these are cool. This would be cool like up here. Yeah, I'm going to have another road in here. Let's do another road. Just cutting across the middle here because we have the space. And then we'll do the same thing up here. It's our massive tent city. V5 says, Tent City, that sucks. Greg says, that's where my son was housed while stationed in Iraq. Taco Time says, I hop across random City Skylines streams sometimes, so maybe it was one of those. Greg says, don't forget a MASH unit. V5 says, the tents are extremely old, but yeah, we have a tent city. Greg says, those are too far apart. They cram them together, usually feet apart. Taco Time says, I always land back on Zach's stream, though. Well, thanks, man. Welcome back. V5 says, if you keep them up long term, you do not want them close together. All right, let's get those medical tents up here. So I feel like it would be like a whole complex of medical tents. So maybe we'll do something like that. Maybe we even like connect them together, because I think these tents you can like be connected together and stuff. So maybe we'll do something like this. It'd be like a whole thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's a little medical facility here. Just in case they don't want to make it all the way over here to the clinic. If they need fast treatment, they can just come right here. So those are those. And let's get the rest of these other ones. You can do line tool again. Oop, wrong one. So you get lots of tents like this and lots more tents just like that. All right, this is looking great. All right, now in addition to just these being props, I actually have the service cubes to make these functional. I just have to find them. Cube. Service. Oh, here they are. Service cubes. So which one is this medical? I have a death service cube, which we don't really need right now, and a health one. I would like to add a health cube into this tent here. We'll add it into here. Does the tent hide it? No, you can see it. Shoot. All right, let me try and move it a little bit. If I grab it, oh, I can hide it just barely with move it. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. You can see it if you like look through the tent, but it's right there. All right, so we'll grab this. We'll say that these are ambulances too. Actually, let's make these the yellow ones just so we can see the difference. Yeah, but so this is actually a functioning medical clinic, this tent, which I just think is so cool. Let's go out. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so I do have these residentials level 1, high density residential. No, this is low density residential. And so we'll put this in here. We'll spin this around. And we'll just hide these all in these tents. Now let me click on this. One household. All right, so these function just like the level 1. I don't know if I want to change these, because then it'll change it on every single one of my maps. How many people do you think will live in each one of these tents? Like a lot? I'm relying on your answer, V5, because you seem to know about this stuff. Oh, look, we can go inside the tent. Look at this. We're actually inside the tent. This is so cool. What a nice, spacious tent. So how many people do you think can live in here? That's the question. Greg says, Zach, my son lived in a shipping container in Iraq. Holy cow. V5 says, that's a BMS. It would handle small stuff and bigger injuries would go to the real clinic. Liam says, V5, so if they got blown to pieces, would you go to the MASH unit or the clinic? V5 says MASH unit would be about 10 times that size. That's more of a BMS. Each one of the tents would be about 20 people. 20 people? 20 people? That's so many. All right, well, we'll up it a little bit. We will up this a little bit because this only has one household. And we have to work with the game. I mean, the game doesn't work with people. It works with households. So we'll say this is like, we'll say it's 15 households. And then every time that I place one of these blocks, it should place a block for 15 households. And we should be able to place it just inside all of these tents. Oh, I gotta turn this around. I might have to move some of these closer to the road. Although I think these look like they're doing fine. I don't think these service blocks complain if they don't have road access. They just won't work. So you have to make sure that you're actually close enough to the road. All right, so we did all of these. Let me get a few more of these in, and then we'll let this run and see how well it's working. So put these guys in right here, right there. You line this up. We'll put that in right there. And this one, and this one. And this guy. Perfect. Oh gosh, you can see the cubes when I zoom out. All right, let's let this run and see people start using this area. Oh, do they have water? Oh, they already have water. Nice, perfect. They'll probably need power, though. How do I get power over to here? I'll use one of my little power lines. We'll just connect it up back here. We'll have this connected up kind of through the middle of the tents. Over to there. Perfect. It's my little power grid. This doesn't need any power at all to function, I don't think. Oh, and it's sending out garbage trucks. This is... is this the vanilla truck? Yeah, this is the vanilla truck. The vanilla truck's pretty nice. I haven't used it in a while, so we'll go with that one. It's a nice looking truck. V5 says sometimes you'll have fewer people per tent for administration reasons. There might be fewer, say, like a section of 8 to 10, just so people that work together live together. Trash cans, there would be trash cans all over the place. And firefighting equipment. Fires in Tent City are a constant concern. Liam says they need a recreation area. That is a great idea, Liam. You know what? We should have basketball courts. I feel like I see a lot of basketball courts on military bases. Because it's a pretty easy way to provide recreational services. You know, it's easier to put in a basketball court than a soccer field, for instance. So let's throw in some nice basketball courts. I think I have a couple of nice ones. Let's see what we got. Basketball. Oh, yeah, I have these nice fancy ones. But I thought maybe we could just put in a park. Oh, maybe I just have the vanilla park. I mean, these are like the fancy ones. I don't want to do the whole, like, fancy park. Or maybe we'll do this one. This is a simple... This is more simplified basketball park. I actually haven't used this before. And so we could throw this one in. Right along here, I think, would be nice. And then let's throw in, let's use this orange one. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's fun. Look at that. Orange basketball courts. What do you think? I like these, like, tall fences. That looks great. So I think this works out good. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's grass on the court. Somebody let the weeds grow on the court. That is not good. The nice thing about these textures is that this grass texture doesn't have anything. So I can just... What grass texture is this? I think this is just the plain one. And this is the farming one is the one with the grass. So if we just go to our textures, go to farming, and just delete this farming stuff. It'll delete the grass out of here. Perfect. No more grass. Yeah, I like those. Those look fun. And maybe along here, we can just add more parking along the front here. I kind of wanted to leave this a little bit more greenery, but we need a lot of parking. So maybe what we'll do, I mean, for all these dorms and stuff, they need parking too. So maybe I'll leave this as greenery and then just do this as all parking. Let's do that. So let's look up our parking. I think I have some nice small parking lots that will fit in right there. Oh, perfect. These ones. These ones are perfect. So I'll leave a little bit of a space at the end here. And we'll just pop all these parking lots down. And you know what? I'll leave some space for pathways. So we can have some pathways in here. Yeah, something like that. I think that's probably enough. Let's go ahead and put those pathways in. Let's grab this. We'll grab our standard path. We'll put this in. Oh, why is there such a big space there? I don't know if I like that. Put that one in there. We'll put this one in right here. And then these, I'm going to use move it and grab these and try to center these a little bit. Just a little bit centered. All right, look at that. I think this military base is turning out pretty cool, if you ask me. V5 says you need lots of porta potties. Oh, shoot, we should put in porta potties. Liam says that's true because the number of troops. Greg says, yeah, latrines. I do have porta potties. I don't remember what they're called. I don't think that's what they're called in here. Oh, we do have portable offices. They probably use these things. Is this a prop? Yeah, it is a prop. Maybe I could put some of these out here. Maybe they would have a few portable offices. But we're looking for portable restrooms. There it is. There it is. I knew I had them. Mobile toilets. So how many of these would there be? There have to be like a bunch of them. Which way are these facing? If I do like a line of these guys. Oh, this is the door. Okay, perfect. So we could do something like this. And then another one facing the... Like, so they're facing each other. No, they probably would be back to back, don't you think? So let's try and line these up. We'll make them back to back. And we could like center them in between a couple of different tents. We'll put them in strategic locations. So there'll be like a porta potty set up here next to the med tent. And then we'll kind of just stagger them around. This was a good idea. I didn't even think about bathrooms. So put another one here. And maybe some more down here. do something like that. It's a good amount of portable restrooms, I think. Oh, we could use these fancy wooden ones. I don't think they'd have fancy wooden ones, though. Greg says, now you need a honeydew truck. What's a honeydew truck? Greg says, change the color to military green. Liam says, wouldn't the tents be closer together? V5 says, the BMS gets a bunch of dedicated ones just for the use of patients. Well, these ones are really close to them. So, you know, they could just walk right into the tent. V5 says, you need more porta potties. More than this? Really? I feel like we put a bunch out here. All right, let me think about that. I don't want to put a whole bunch down just yet. All right, let's talk about the airport. I mean, because this is all leading towards the airport, which is going to be the big kind of thing going on. Now, I'm not going to build the airport immediately. Or why can't I build the airport immediately? I could at least put down the thing. Or does it cost money for me to do it? How much money does this cost? Like, if I drew this out, I don't want to draw it out and then take all my money. Oh, airport area required. Oh, it does cost quite a bit of money. It's not too much, though. Yeah, let's just draw the runways out, just so that they're in. Okay, so what I wanted to do... Oh, gosh. This is going to be hard to judge. I wanted to actually extend this out and have a runway, like, go out into the water. All right, let's do an airport area. Oh, it will have to flatten the land, too. Okay, so we'll draw an airport area. Airport is this one. And we'll run this all along the coast here. All next to this train track. And this will be for the airport. Now, let's look at our grid here, because I want to make this about the size of a grid. So from maybe there to, like... Yeah, the end of this, where this train track merges together, from like here to over here, is like a good distance for a runway, I feel. And then I think it'd be cool if we had a second one go off into the water here, but it would block off this water access, so maybe that's not a good idea. We could have it... We could reroute this train line, though, and have it go so it doesn't run too much out into the water. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, let's go back in. All right, so we're looking at this. Okay, so this is actually a pretty good area here. So let's start. We don't want to be too close to the road, but not too far away. So maybe like right here. That's too far. We said where the train tracks merge is where we want it. All right. So this is the location of our runway for when we build the airport. Now, we're not going to build the airport portion today, but I want to just get this in so I kind of have this idea in my head of where this is going to go. And then we're not going to build the second runway yet because we're just going to start with one runway. But I am going to use planning roads just to plan out where my second runway is going to go. Because usually, you know, you would start with one runway, and then as your city develops, you would build a second runway. So the second runway is going to be here. And it's going to go this direction. Probably like this. And it'll be... I just need another runway that's like a different angle. than the original one. So this is about a 45-degree angle from the original direction. It's about the same length, which is great. You have enough clearance above the freeway. So I think this will be a good distance. Maybe we would clear this away from the runway, the freeway a little bit. Maybe we would start here and go out into the water more is probably what we will do. All right, so let's just do that. And so this is just a placeholder of where the second runway is going to go. So this is kind of the layout of how the base is going to develop in my grand vision. All right, let's let this run a little bit and see if these people are actually driving over here. Oh, we have the medical guy is going out of his tent. Look at that. So this is actually working. All right. V5 says military airports are more like cargo airports than civilian passenger airports. Liam says, I don't think the runways would cross the train tracks, though. Well, we'll figure out something. We will figure out something. Don't worry about it, Liam. I mean, we could even have the train tracks go around the runway. That could be a thing. You have the train tracks go, like maybe the tracks follow the freeway more. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. That would be an easy change too. If they just come along here and then curve in like this, that makes a lot of sense. Greg says you need frigates to keep saboteurs from assaulting the airbase. Yeah, we need a lot of stuff. We need anti-aircraft missiles. We need all kinds of stuff. But I think I'm going to end the stream off here. I think this was a good start. We'll continue our adventures tomorrow as we continue to build out our military base. I think we're getting more people, and we have lots of demand for commercial, lots of demand for industrial. We're kind of growing into a bigger town, although these people still say they need workers. How does nobody work at these places? I don't even understand how that's a thing. And this guy still needs services. What? Oh, probably because he's level 3. We might just delete this building. It's not really working for me. All right, we will deal with this all tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who was here today. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Taco Time. Thank you, everybody. Your recommendations are really helping me build out this military base. All right, that's it for me. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.